Hi, hi everyone. Mm, Today I'm going to explain the DevOps Center in Salesforce. So it's like our pipelines, how we are setting up with the other technology, right? So Salesforce is providing a new feature called a DevOps Center. Using that, you can set up your own pipeline in a Salesforce. Okay, so for this we need a prerequisite, like we need a DevOps center to enable in a Salesforce, and then we need a repository, any one of the repository with like Git repository. So there is a setup we have to do. The step by step is provided by the Salesforce. See what to do, what has to be see once you enable, how to enable, or we have to install one app exchange package. You no need to find the app exchange package, they have given the install button here itself. It will be the installing in your managed package, and then it will be create a DevOps center and which environment we are using. So based on that, you can do the installments in these steps. Okay, if it is a production org, then non-production org, both steps are available here. Okay, so once you install the dev apps, and then you have to create a connected app. So this is installation, and you have to create a connected app also here. So the connected app information provided by here, the same you can change your email address, and other than that everything is same. Okay, the connected app has to be create, and then this step has to be performed. We have to give a permissions for this dev center, and then I'll move forward after configuration, how we can do the configuration. Let's jump into the Salesforce. So in a Salesforce, go for setup and find for dev app. You will see the DevOps center. So before going to this, we have some guidelines from the Salesforce. So this configuration we can't do in a sandboxes. Reason was most of the time sandbox will be refreshed, right? So the same data will become and replicate the installation package and whatever you have did the configuration, right? So that's why Salesforce is not recommended to the use in his sandboxes. Okay, so once you enable the DevOps Center, you'll see the installation package. So once you click on the install, it will ask to install where. If you select the all system, all users, or as your wish, if you want to install only for administration. So once it's installed, what will happen? So it will take some time for installation. You will receive the email. So simply what I will do, so I'll just show you after install how it look like. I'm just going to set up. So DevOps Center. So once you install, it will be once you enable and install, it will be nothing changed. Just the tick box will be enabled. That's all. Okay, and coming to the so in a actual, it's a developer edition. That's why there will be some limitations. I'll try to show you all the process, which is the limitations I'll show in some other screens. Okay, So if you are in a actual production org, you in a real time org, you can see the here after installation of this package, you will see the app called dev app console. Okay, so for now I'm not able to see here. Reason was I'm using the developer edition. So even though if you are using the developer edition, if you go and launch the one URL, so that is sf underscore devops slash devops console dot app. So the DevOps Center will be available. Where will we find this URL? So you can find that URL in the document. In the document, while configuring the connected app, you will see that URL. Create connected app. So in the connected app, the same URL you are using. Okay, this URL. Okay, once you launched DevApps, but here I already did the launch and have did some configuration in hidden mode. I'll show you the screenshot I have captured while starting the work. Okay, so the initially the the screen, once you launch the screen, it will be visible like this. So when you click on the new click project, so there will be the console will be, so there will be one pop-up will be appear. The pop-up will ask you to connect with your GitHub repository. So as you said, as I said initially, we need a prerequisite Git repository. Okay, so once you authenticated the Git repository, it will ask the password. Once you enter the password, it will be ready for creating a new project. So I'll just show you the click on new project. Demo 2. So I'll give the demo to project name. So here automatically the your repository name will become. Or if you don't want to create a new repository, you can go by clicking this, and if you have already the Git repository URL, that you have to paste here. I mean, if you have already the project, that project Git repository URL you can paste here. Automatically it will be connecting to this Git repository. I'll just show you what I'm saying is here. So this is a Git repository, your project repository, right? So just copy this URL and go and paste here. So for now I'm not going with the demo 2 project. Okay, I'll go with the demo project only. So I'll just click on save. So my demo 2 project is created. So once your project is created, you have to connect with your release environment. Release environment is your production environment. So once you click on the release environment, it will ask you where you want to be released. Either it's sandbox, scratch, or productions. So I'll say now for now it's a production. If you want to choose the scratch or sandboxes also, you can use this. Okay, I'll just click on in login. So it will launch you to one of the arc, which is a production arc. You have to just give a username and password and login. So once you log in, it will be come back to the same position, which is your demo 2. So environment is successfully login. Okay, see here the URL. Okay, so once you open your project, so usually in a real time scenarios, we will have the different arcs, right? Like development arc, you can add n number of development arcs here, and then staging. You will say that some people are say QA, some people are say stage. Okay, so integration environment. Okay, and then QA environment, and then UAT environment, and then staging environment, and then production environment, right? So staging will be for backup. UAT will be the real time users will be do the UAT testing, and integration testing will be done by the integration team or QA team. In between, you can add if you want to add one more environment in between where you want either left or right. You can add it. Okay, so this is an integration. I will say this is a QA. Okay, so like this. Okay, so once you created a login into the once you click on the DevOps, sorry, once you click on the add a dev environment, it will take you to the test.salesforce.com. That means you have to give your sandbox environment credentials. Okay, like that you can add a multiple dev environments. Okay, so then next is integration. You have to connect into the integration environment. Once you click on the connect environment, it will ask similarly. So and then by default, it will create a branch for you also. So see, look like it will be like this for production. It's a production environment. The environment name is this one, and then the branch also created here at the main branch. Okay, so you can specify which is the backup, I mean which is a stage. So here, so this is a building the stage. Okay, this will be the staging mostly will use for backup, right? So similarly, okay, so this is what the pipeline environment creation. So once your pipelines is created, you have to make active. So once you make to active, for now I'll I'll remove all the environments. The reason was I don't have sandboxes to provide a demo here. So I'll just use directly to the production. I'll just activate this pipeline. So once it's activated, it will should tell you the environment and stages, which stages, what are the environment you have the pipeline from where it will be deployed what. Okay, so and then activity history you can see here. So now we have done the pipeline changes. Now how to deploy, how to promote the changes one environment to another environment. So to promote the changes, you have to create a work item. Once you click on the new work item, say something, your user story number, so and so. And then add a description, and a description changes related to what, changes related to lightning page with class, and then assign to the to developer this work item. Okay, so I'll say, so there will be the different roles. The roles, we have a profiles permission sets also for that each and every role. The roles will be like uh, deployment manager, I mean release manager. So each and every organization, there will be the different roles, right? Similarly, you can create a roles also, I mean the different type of permission set to use the different roles. So once you click on the save the work item, so the work item will be look like this. So here you have to select the your any developer edition, sorry, developer sandbox where you are doing the development, or else if it is not in this, you can say the outside of the DevOps. That may be the outside of the DevOps also. Okay, so details will be visible here, and activity, each and every activity tracked here. Okay, so from here I'll bring you to any screens. The reason was I'll be not proceeding here. Reason was I don't have a sandbox creation access. Okay, so the screen will be look like this. So you can select the developer edition. Once you select the developer edition in a work item, so automatically if you click on the proceed, automatically the developer edition has any changes that will be visible here. And then, so let's assume you have done this developer edition some changes. The changes will be visible here. See, three files available to pull. So those files we can pull. Click on the pull changes. The pull changes will be, the changes will be pulled into your branch. So which branch? This branch. Once you created the work item, automatically the branch will be created. Okay, so then after pulls your changes, the changes will be visible here. What are the changes you have done? Okay, so whatever you want to deploy, just select that component and click on the commit changes. Just give the comment and click on the commit changes. Once you click on the commit changes, the commit will be created. If you have done the before any other changes after commit, you can say again the pull change and select your change and do the commit. Multiple commits will be available. You can do here. Okay, after that you can create a review. So once you click on the create a review, what do you mean this is? So the once you click on the create review, the review will be create the one pull request. The reviewer can see the pull request and it will be notified the reviewer. So the pull request, once you click on the create review, the pull request will be create. The pull request you can see here by clicking the view changes request. I mean change request is here pull request. Okay, so the changes will be visible in your Git repository. Okay, so once approval is approved, then you can ready to promote. Toggle can enable. Once you click on the ready to promote, then you can go for the pipeline. In a pipeline, your work item will be visible, and then select that work item and then click on the select promote selected. So once you click on the promote selected, what will happen? It will start deploying or merging into the higher sandbox and higher branch, and then it start merging and deploying into the your in other higher sandboxes. Before that, it will ask some options. What type of you want to deploy? What only your changes has to deploy. All the metadata has to sync. I mean, whatever there in your development edition that has to deploy into their integration. I mean, higher sandbox, or you want to deploy only your delta changes. And then test run options default without test run, and then the test all run and test local test and specified testers means you can add your test classes with the apex comma separated. Once you click on the promote, it will start promoting into the higher sandbox, and then you can see the status of the status of the promotion. So that's what the DevOps Center. I hope you like this concept and you like this video. Please do like, and then please subscribe and share those who knows the Salesforce. Before going to end, one point to remember: you can't change the status manually. See, you can't change status never. So that means you will not able to change any status here. Thank you.